Okay, I see people are joining, so we will start. Guys, can you confirm on the chat if I'm audible? Can you guys please confirm if I'm audible? Let me check that from my side also. Perfect. I am seeing a few yeses, so okay. I think we'll start. Okay. Welcome everyone. I have Pia with me. She is a summer admit. She actually came last summer. Do you want to introduce yourself? Go ahead. I'm just checking if your voice is audible. Just give me a second. Oops, my bad. Your voice was not audible. Okay. I'm sorry. Let me. Yes, I think we'll do it without the headphones. Sorry, my bad. Still learning this thing, how live streaming works. Let me set up. Yep, 1 second. Yes, let's try again. So
Okay.
now is Pia audible, everyone?
Hi, can you hear me? Do you think they can hear me?
Yeah, there's a delay of 10 seconds, so let them verify
Okay.
and we can continue after that for sure. I will also check from my end. Yes, let's try again. So now is. Oh, perfect. So you're audible. So let's try. Let's start again.
Okay.
Yeah, please introduce yourself.
Sure. My name is Priya Raut. I'm currently a graduate student pursuing computer science at University of Southern California. I started my graduate journey in summer of 2021. So this is like my third semester. And fun fact about me, I like coffee. So when I came here in summer, I was really looking forward to go to Starbucks in person, and I got to do that. So throughout this event, we'll talk more about my experience, especially as a summer admit here at USC. So let's dive into it.
Definitely. So what we will do is I already have a few questions taken from the admits. There are like 17 responses. We'll go over that. Okay. And Pia, you can help me out if I am missing something or I am not accurate on a point. Okay.
Sure.
The catch here is there are few questions saying that should I take this college, should I take that course. We will try and give our best opinion, but considering the college decision and considering what courses to take, it's a personal preference and there are many variable factors, right?
Right.
So let's start. So the first question is, I am a CS general student. Is it wise to take two courses in summer? So how many courses did you take in summer and how was your summer like?
Right. Well, this is definitely a loaded question. There are certain factors to be considered. First of all, is the short course span. So, in a regular semester, you get like 15 to 16 weeks, but you have to take two courses. In summer, you get 6 weeks individually for a course. So, you should definitely consider this factor. And you do not have as many choices as you would have in a regular semester. So take a look at it. They are offering the courses that you are anyway gonna be taking, you can go for it. Secondly, if they are offering algorithms course, as first of all, there are 2 sessions. So first, a session is 6 weeks long, so you can basically take one course in each session. Personally, for me, algorithms is a little difficult course to be taken in summer. Like 6 weeks is a really short span, and if given opportunity, I would go back and take this course in a regular semester, especially in fall. And given the fact that it really helps in giving those
Sorry.
sector-oriented online assessments for internships or even full-time jobs. Hope that's helpful.
Yes. So I'll add my 2 cents over here. Uh, Guys, because you're coming in summer, yes, you will have a short time. That is 6 weeks, right?
Yes.
Yeah. The time duration is short. The course will go like at a 2x. It will be like a crash course. But having said that, you have to understand you are coming early. You will have a added advantages. Like for example, because you are here by May, I believe the course will start in May, right? So because you are here by May, and the actual summer and the next summer internship search will start by July, August, you have like 3-4 months added advantage. Any which ways, if you take a difficult course in fall or spring, you will get equivalent amount of time per course. So I personally thought, yeah, I took webtech in summer. It was very fast. I also think that yes, you have to be ready for the roller coaster ride, but it is not a deal breaker, right? People do take it and people do have a good time because they have added advantage when they start the job search, right? So
Definitely. It personally depends on their
you
individual.
can come prepared from home. I would say you still have
Yeah.
time. I would say come prepared from home. Some topic. What was the most tough topic in algo? I think dynamic programming.
Mm-hmm.
NP hard dynamic programming, you can prepare that and come beforehand. That will definitely help,
Right.
right? And did you take 2 courses in summer,
I did.
and what were they?
The first one was database systems. Second one was analysis of algorithms.
Okay, and so in USC you have 2 summer sessions, right? Summer 1, summer 2.
Right.
So in summer 1 I guess you took databases,
Mm-hmm.
and summer 2 you took algo.
Right.
So database is a kind of easy, I would not say very easy, but a moderate to easy course, and that was a good
Mm-hmm.
decision. So you came here, you took databases, you got settled down, and when you were in the pace, the next summer you took algo. That's a good decision. Yeah, people, you can consider that. uh,
Yeah. Yeah. Do look at it. Take a look at the list of courses they're offering. And if for me, I was gonna take database systems and analysis of algorithms is a mandatory course. So if that is the case, definitely go for it. If not, then I don't think it's worth it to take a course if you're not gonna planning on taking it. So yeah, that's it.
and why did you not take RCL? Because you have an option of that also, right? People are like, can I just take one course and take RCL? What was your thought process behind it?
Right. It was a challenging decision because analysis of algorithms, I knew it's going to be hard for me and I did not come prepared for it. So I thought, let me go for it. Let me take this challenge because I did not wanted to take RCL, which is reduced course load. For people who do not know RCL, in a typical semester, you have to take 8 credits. That becomes 2 courses. So to maintain your visa status, you need to take those. If not, you need to apply for reduced course load where you can take less than 8 credits. That means ranging from 1 to 4 until 7 credits you can take as a part of RCL. Now, I did not wanted to take it because I thought I need to, and I can only take RCL once. Except in my final semester. So I wanted to reserve this RCL option in the spring semester or maybe in the fall semester when I would like to look for an internship. So I wanted to reserve that option. And so what I decided initially, let me register for the course, give it a try 1 week, and if it's getting too challenging for me, I would basically withdraw and then apply RCL. So you definitely have that option to
Correct.
try the course out for 1 week or so. So I think a person should definitely try that out.
Yes. So just to summarize, I personally also feel you should not take RCL. The reason is towards the last semester, you will need that time to focus on your full time or internship search in the second last semester. You are just here, you are ready for the challenge. I should say, take it head on. And what Pia just said is we have something called as course drop deadline. It's a new concept in India. We don't have that. So what is it? Like you take a course, you try it. If you are like it's difficult, I can't cope with it, you can drop the course and you will not be charged the fees for it, right? So that's
Yes,
a good way
that
to
will
try.
be fine. But do set a reminder, otherwise you'll be
Yes,
charged.
yes, yes. You have to set a
They're
reminder
very
and
strict on it.
so to summarize this, I would say please do not take a RCL unless it is medical or some real emergency in the first summer itself. Save it for your last or second last semester. It will really help. So in my case, I only have two courses remaining and I have an entire year. So next spring I'm taking RCL and next fall also I'm taking RCL. I will have sufficient time to do my internship. I will have sufficient time to search for my co-op full time. A lot of time I will have. Yeah. What else? So if we have one course pending in the last semester, can I do co-op? Yes. So the
Yes.
condition for co-op is it should be a last semester and you should have only one course remaining. They are the two very important conditions. Uh, if yes, for how many hours? Co-op is like a full time. It's like 40 hours job with your coursework, so you can do that. Will my summer internship get converted to co-op? You have to ask that to your company. Or do I need to find a separate opportunity? Sometimes you it gets converted, sometimes you have to find a different one. It is all up to that particular company and that role. Can joining in summer help me getting a better on-campus job? Where are you working on campus?
I'm working on Annenberg School. It's a school of journalism and communication. I'm working in the tech ops office as a classroom support or someone who supports managing their infrastructure.
So how
That,
did you apply and when did you apply?
right. So I applied for this job when I finished my algorithm. So I had a break of a week or two. So during that span, I applied for this job. Important note: do write a cover letter because before that I had applied to other places, but I did not get a call. So for this one, I thought let me try applying with a cover letter. So I did, and I did get a call. They interviewed me. It was a 30 minutes interview. All depend on competencies and behavioral and a little bit of my resume, which I had given mentioned my technical skills. So nothing difficult, and I got the job.
Did you do something before coming here? Did you approach any professor or anything?
No.
Nothing? Okay.
No. You can certainly try reaching out to professors, but they're very busy and might not get back to you. So you can certainly try, but do keep that in mind. Don't get disappointed because they're very busy and might not reach out.
Sure. So coming back to the question, was it actually easy to get an on-campus job because summer there are less people on campus, and you know things are a little chill. People do leave the previous on-campus job and move ahead. So how was it like?
I certainly feel that you have less competition. Just for the fact that it's summer, it's a smaller cohort of students. Not many folks are around to be applying. So I think definitely that's a plus point.
Yes, I completely believe that in summer, we have a very small cohort. People have already who were in the previous who were seniors to you. They have left their on-campus job. They have gone for the summer internship, so that even that positions are empty, and campus is fully functional, right? So it is not that things are not working on campus. All the same jobs are still available. So yeah, that's a great advantage if you're coming in spring or summer, both. Because in fall, what happens? You have to just start applying for internship search. You have to get used to the coursework and set up your house and stuff. It becomes kind of hectic for a few people. Not everybody, but a
Yeah,
few of them. Yeah.
definitely. I would always recommend coming earlier, as early as you can, to at least get your house, utilities, get used to the jet lag, and also the new country in general, right?
Yes. When should I start my full-time job search? Ideally, even in India, you can do that. I know people who have applied to summer internship from India before they came for fall. Having said that, you can start practicing your lead code if you are a computer science student or whatever department you are. You can start practicing the basic skills, and usually the internship opening starts by July end, August first week. So you will have a head start. You should do that. Yeah. Courses offered in summer are 6 weeks. Are they crushed? Yes, they are crunched. Sorry. But it is not that they're skipping something. It is just that in 1 week, if you
Yeah.
had two classes, in summer you will have four classes, and you will have homeworks that will have like 2 weeks or 1 week maybe. Whereas in fall you had 14 days or 21 days for one homework. That's it.
Right. One of our professors mentioned a summer course being a losslessly compressed version of a course. So they're not skipping anything, it's just very fast paced.
Fast. Yes. So you're not losing anything as such. Perfect. So yeah, coming back, I have two videos on how to find on-campus job and how to find internship. Do check that out. I
Helpful content, guys. Check it out.
Thank you. And we have like 10 people. Can I have 10 likes on the stream? That would be appreciated. Next question. ASU versus USC. I am not taking that questions because I am biased for USC, I guess. What about you?
Yeah, I actually had ASU, right? I actually had a ASU admit,
Okay.
but it was for a software engineering stream, and I wanted to learn a little bit of advanced domains like data mining or AI. So I did not have that option. So it was easy for me to pick USC, and I was a little biased. Okay, USC is a little high ranked university, and it is
It
in
is worth it
California.
also, right? So
So,
now you have spent like a semester and a half. What do you
mhm.
feel? Is it worth that hype or is it just the hype?
Um, I'm not sure. It is. It helps because you have a lot bigger number of alumni outside in the industry, I guess.
Yes. So that definitely helps you for the referrals. If you check the how to find internship job, one thing which I have stressed a lot is find your network, build your network for referrals. And again, coming back, you are coming in summer. You are not actively looking for referrals, but you can start reaching out to them on LinkedIn to build a connection, so that in the month of July or August, when you are reaching out to them for a referral, they would willingly give you the referral versus the person who just pinged them, hey, I need a job. So that is advantage also. Yeah. So economical ways to spend money. Um, just be mindful, I guess. And it is expensive. I would not say it is not expensive. USC, LA, California, Southern California, all three are pretty expensive places. But having said that, if you have an on campus job, things get easy, if I'm not wrong. Uh,
Yeah, I do agree. Before getting an on-campus job, I was always stressed because I'm sponsoring my own education. I'm not using my parents' money.
yes,
So when you do that, you are a little extra conscious, like you should not bother your parents. So after having an on-campus job, it is basically paying for my monthly expenses, like paying my rent, utilities, and even my food expenses. So it does help.
is
And
your
often,
is your on campus job? I will not ask the range money, but is it able to compensate your rent and your food for the entire month
yes,
easily, right?
yes,
And
easily.
you do save something up after that, I believe.
I do spend it,
Yeah, but
in roaming places, but yeah, I do end up saving a little if I try.
correct. So we have some money left, so that is what the main thing was.
Right.
Uh, Coming back to the next one, what was your visa process and flight booking like? Did we have visa slots for summer, folks? When did you apply for your visa?
I remember I applied for my visa in the last week of March.
Okay.
And if I remember, there were some. I did face some delay. I had to check every day for slots, so it was relatively easier because when I've heard stories from other students, I'm from Maharashtra, so I was able to get a slot in Mumbai, and I did not have to go to other places, say I don't know, north or
Chennai
south
or
of
Kolkata.
India. Yeah, so it was easy for me because again there weren't many people who were applying that early and who were eligible to apply. In fact,
So spring was bad considering COVID was at the peak, but people are actually worried that for this spring there are no slots. Trust me, this is still better than what the last spring was, and summer slots will open, and they know people. USC is not the only university taking a summer intake. There are many universities that have a summer intake, so don't worry about it. And considering flight booking, I would say the moment you have your visa accepted, find the best possible flight rates and take it up. So,
right. And in fact, you can even book before having visa, and they can always reschedule your flight or extend it without any extra fees. So do check it out because booking early has its benefits. It's cheaper.
correct. But check with
So
the airlines. I mean,
yeah,
I
check
don't
with the
want the money
airline.
to be stuck. Yeah.
Yes, and speaking of visas, so be prepared to answer why you're going in summer because not many people go in summer. I was asked this question,
Okay.
and I did not prepare this answer. I told them it's like any other semester. It's just that I'm going early, and they said like, why not go in fall when a lot more people are going? So you may tell them what is your answer. Be genuine. For me, I originally got my admit in summer 2020 and I could not defer it anymore, and I did not wanted to lose this opportunity. So that's what I told them, and they said, "Okay." So just be confident. They will ask you questions like that. Just tell whatever you feel right at the moment, or even better, prepare your answer now that you know.
Yes. Do people with zero work experience have advantage or disadvantage? It's a hit or a miss. All depends on how you present yourself on that interview day. So I would say preparing is the best way. There is no as such advantage or disadvantage if you have experience or if you don't have work experience, right? It's all about that one interview, and if you're able to solve that question or if you're able to convince the interviewer that you are a good fit for the role, that's it. And how well your resume is polished.
Yes,
Uh,
oftentimes it is not about your background, but it is about your current skill sets that you are able to demonstrate.
yes, 100%. What else? Salary offered by the companies. There is a website called Glassdoor. Check it out. You have,
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on
There
place
is
to
one
place.
more website called levels.fyi.
FYI.
I recently learned about it, so you can go check that out also.
Yes, but that is good for internship. I don't know if they have full time salaries. So if you see my internship video, I'm actually shown how to use that website. So does USC worth the money we pay? Now that I have a on campus and I have a summer internship, I would say yes. What about you? I think it's
Agree.
worth it because of the exposure that we get, the people around us. I mean, I think it's worth it. If you look at the
Yeah.
hindsight, it is worth it.
And it is like we are part of this bigger Trojan family. So, like, even after you graduate, you are still going to be part of it. And you can always leverage those connections you make with alumni.
And I'll tell a fun story. In my spring semester, we had a mock session, mock what do you call it? Mock discussion sessions. So I had a person from Linden. I mean, he became my mentor right now. He was a Marshall School graduate, but because he was a USC alumni, he came back to help the students. And before my actual interviews of Salesforce and Nvidia, he took my mock interview, and that really helped. So that is how small things pan out. But having said that, yes, USC is costly, so plan your finances accordingly. Different people have different preferences, so yeah, I mean that's the best I can say right now. I have different admits. I honestly cannot take that because I think we are just still studying and we are not the right people to decide on that. But for sure, USC for CS is a great place to be in. The courses offered are great, and apart from that, we have so many events happening on campus. Alumni network will help you get the on-campus full time and internship as well if you leverage it. It is not that they are your USC people, so one day before you just ping them, I want a job, they will help. No, you have to build that connection over time. So I am not currently working. Will that be the best time to come here? I think yes. If, as Pia said, if you don't want to waste that 3 months, summer is a good time to come in.
Yes, definitely. And if you're not working, you can, in fact, use this time to prepare, as I said, for algorithms because it could be difficult and challenging. So
Yes.
use that time and you can definitely come here.
I also wish I prepared, but I did not. So I was working till the last date, so I did not have time. So that's a second story.
Right.
Does USC student get higher package compared to rest? No, I don't think so. It's how you negotiate on the full time role. That's it. There is so it is not like IIT versus NIT versus the normal college in India. Here everybody are equal. It's just that because we have a brand name, if I approach a recruiter or if I approach my alumni, he will refer me to the role, and with the brand comes that okay, this person is coming from this college, so he has certain skill sets which we can expect by default. That's it. I don't think there is a difference of higher package or right. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree.
Yep. Session 1 of summer begins on 18th May. We can arrive a month in advance. Yes, you can only come in a month advance. I would say to come like 15 or 10 days, not more than that. It's not worth it. Do you think it is possible to find on-campus job on our first summer? Yes. Will it be possible to juggle a job with two courses? Okay. Will it be possible to get the job and get the courses work done in summer? What do you think? You were working, right, and you were doing algo, so that says it all.
Yeah.
That says it all.
Yeah, I personally wasn't working. I started working after my algo course, but I
Okay.
knew two of my friends who were doing that. So people are doing that. It means you can do it too. Give it a try. If not, you can always reach out to your on-campus job and let them know it's getting too much for you, and then you would like to continue maybe after your course is done. And people are understanding here. Like if you have exam and you want to take like a day off or something, they are flexible here.
It's all about how you prioritize your time, right? So it is not that on-campus job will require you to work non-stop for 8 hours or 5 hours. It's kind of chill at times, but having said that, please keep the priority your courses, and because it's the first semester, you have to build your CGPA, and try to keep working on finding the next summer internship, because that is the main deal breaker thing when you come here. That is my personal opinion. I've been asked to complete a course in 6 weeks. Yes, I need to complete database in 6 weeks, and I'll go in another 6 weeks. Is it manageable? Yes. I would say take database in the first 6 weeks, so you still have time to get used to the environment, get your house setup done. You need to get a few things like Wi-Fi, your mobile connection, your bank. There are few things which you need to complete once you're here, and database is not that heavy. Plus, Sati is a chill professor, so uh, thumbs up, Sati. You are great. So, algorithm taking in the next 6 weeks is a best choice. So yes, do that. Will there be any hindrance of the job search? No, I don't think there is any difference between a summer admit or a spring admit, because overall you will be.
Only difference is in summer admit, because I took 8 credits. I wouldn't say it's a difference, but since I took 8 credits, you have to be here for 2 semesters before you can start applying for internship. So I was here in summer, I was here in fall. So from spring onwards, I can look for internship like a 20-hour co-op, but it is pointless because no company offer a co-op for 20 hours.
No, think there's a catch here. I spoke to the people in USC. They said in spring we can't do co-op, even if I was a spring admit.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Because for me as a summer admit, they explicitly told me because I have taken 8 credits in 2 semesters. So I have basically qualified that eligibility. So
That's strange.
I am eligible.
I
Yes.
think I need to check back because I did talk to them because I have like 8, 4, and 8, 20 units already done, 20 credits.
Have you been here for 2 semesters?
A
You
year.
have.
I have already been here for a year.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
I don't know
any
because
which ways.
I really remember like that was I listed it as a pro, but it was like a pointless pro.
Yeah, coming back, it will never be a hindrance because you will be graduating as and when a spring folks will be graduating. So I don't think that is a hindrance. Plus, I would say it's an advantage. You are coming early, you can start applying early. Many of my friends who came in fall, they started applying late and now they are waiting for the callback of OAS or the interview calls and they are stuck. Like, why am I not getting a call back? So,
Right. Fall semester is the prime period for us to apply because that's the period when people are applying. Like accepting or like giving out OAs and stuff.
so OA is like an online assessment that you have to
Online.
give. Yeah. If I take a one in session one, I take databases. Is it compulsory to take a course in session two, or you can take a RCL? I think
You
you can.
can take RCL.
Yeah, but I would not recommend it personally.
Right. If given a choice, no. So I was going to suggest you can come for the session 2 itself, but
I
even
think
in that
that's
case,
not
they will
possible.
ask you to take RCL because
Yeah.
you are taking only one course in summer.
See,
So
take it this way. You are going to do you are planning for masters, right? Any which ways you have taken up the challenge. Why not take it in the first semester and the next 2 or 3 semesters you can focus on your job search. Does USC provide scholarship financial aid to Indian students? So if you got it with the admit, that's it. There is no separate scholarship as such, right?
yeah.
Yes. How to request? There's no separate form. If you got it via admit, that's it. So can you explain the transfer process from a different university to USC? I am not 100% sure, but there are people who take, they are called transfer students. So for this specifically, I would mail the admission committee and they will help me understand what are the steps to get a transfer from a different university to USC in summer. Somebody told me that getting a job and internship will be difficult for summer batch, then fall. No, I think it's a reverse. For spring and summer, it's kind of easy because they are mentally prepared that okay, this is what they have to do. Versus fall, you just land in August, and the moment you land, you get your SIM card, your mobile, your bank, and the moment you see your courses getting started, you see people around you getting internship calls, and you're like, what the hell is happening? I just came here.
Yeah, there's a lot on a plate of a fall admit. Courses, if you're doing on-campus job, that internship search, setting up new environment, dealing with cultural shock. Whereas in
Yes,
spring
culture
admit,
shock.
for
That's
spring admits, you had time to get adjusted to all that, focus on your courses, and then in summer maybe like start internship search, right?
100%.
Yeah, for spring admit, you have like a longer period on campus, and then fall and then summer even shorter. So you get like 18 months, or, 18 months, I think. Yeah.
Will embassy be open for summer term? Yes, embassies are open. It's just that you need to find a slot, and that can get a bit tricky. Uh, but that can get worse than what we summer guys had to face when even embassies were not open because of COVID. So it's still far better, trust me. There are many WhatsApp groups formed to find the visa slots. You can join them and maybe divide the time slots among your friends that okay, at 1 o'clock you should check, at 2 o'clock I will check, so that we don't get locked out of the visa portal. How is co-op at USC? How many hours can we work? So it is similar to any other university. You can work 30 to 40 hours, but the catch is it has to be the last semester and you should have one course remaining. Hourly wage, yes, it all depends on company to company. So and also the location where the company is based. For example, a company in New York will not pay equal to what, even I think they'll pay more, I guess, than the company in California, because in US it all depends on your base location and the base pay for that location.
Right. Living expenses and everything is location dependent as
Yep. Interesting. Will summer batch have a separate career fair?
well. I don't remember being
I,
at career fair.
So we
No.
only have two main career fairs, spring and fall. So summer will not have a separate career fair. You guys will be attending the fall career fair the moment you, I mean, whenever it happens in the fall semester. Will the summer batch be merged with fall intake? So yeah, I think there is no batch as such. It's just how you take up courses. So for example, Pia and I can be in the same class. She came in summer, I came in spring. So it is not like a classroom system. It's just how you plan your courses accordingly.
Right. You can have a few undergrad students or people from Marshall School or
Yes.
other different schools. So it's great. It's not that you're gonna be stuck with a bunch of students for all your classes.
Any tips and advice that would help them be better prepared? Uh, Prepare your resume and cover letter, as she said, Pia said. Practice your coding skills if you are a CS student. If you are from a different major, practice your skill set and read about the courses that you are going to take. And you have like 6 months before you plan. What is this? No, November, right? You will be coming by May. You easily have 6 months. So start preparing on that, and yeah, start building connections on LinkedIn. Build your LinkedIn profile, very important. And anything else? I think I can only think of this few things.
Right. I think you covered it well. Yes.
Yep. What's the difference between CS artificial intelligence specialization and CS general?
Okay.
You take it?
Yeah, sure. I'll take it. So CS General is a very general, flexible course. So the only mandatory course is, and you can check this on the Viterbeast official or the computer science website. So only mandatory course for CS General people is analysis of algorithms. And apart from that, you can take one non-CSCI course. It could be from the approved list of courses. And other than that, you are free to choose any computer science course. So if you're someone like me who wants to get some, strong understanding of CS fundamentals, maybe operating system, networking, but you also want to learn something advanced like maybe data mining or, machine learning from data science courses, so you can do that. Whereas in AI, it's a specialization. You have a set of predefined courses that you can choose from. So that is the main difference, I would say.
Also, the final degree that we get, right? It will not be written you are a specialization in AI. It will just be masters in computer science. So that is also one thing you have to take care. I personally was in computer network specialization, but then I decided I will move to general. Two main reasons. I will not two main reasons, but I thought I will have to take one less course, so I will have more time in preparing for my internship or full-time search job role. And I thought the classes that I have to take are already offered by CS general track. Why should I go in the networking track? That was my personal preference, but you should take your call on that. Okay, coming to the chat, we have a few questions here. For a course like AOA, that is Algo, do you think it is wise to take in summer, or what other options did you had? If you said, okay, I don't want Algo, what options you had?
They were only offering Algo course in second session for summer. So it was either that or take RCL in summer session.
Okay, so if you have options, consider, like for example, but if you have option like OS versus Algo, I would still take Algo because OS is even harder than Algo. Yes,
Yes.
the expression says it all. May is database, May session. Yes, please take that. We can take RCL twice. So the catch in RCL is one RCL is possible in the last semester. If you have one course remaining, it is implicit RCL. You don't have to apply for it. Apart from that, you can take one more RCL. That can be because of the health reasons. You can be because of many things. So in all two, if you have last semester as a single course remaining, otherwise only one RCL, correct?
Yes, it can be medical reasons, but that could be difficult. So, academic difficulty, RCL, it's like if you want to apply for RCL, they will give you an RCL. So, like, it's not like they will deny you for,
I
any
have not
reason.
seen anybody getting denied. Yeah, that's true. I have not seen anyone getting denied. Does taking only one session considered as RCL? Yes. So if you take classes only in one session, the second session will be RCL by default.
You will have to apply for it,
Okay.
but yes,
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay,
yes.
interesting. The course description says you have option to select if you want to take first session or both sessions. I think that is only for OS, right? Rest of the courses are either in first session or second session. Only OS is both first and second.
So if you take OS, it is just one course. Even in that case, you need to apply for RCL because in any semester you have to take two courses. So if you're just taking one course, it means you have to apply for RCL. So do check it out, but that's what I remember was the case.
Okay. So with OS you cannot take one more course. That is what you are saying. With OS, can you take one more course?
Oh, right. You can, but it is gonna be harakiri. Don't do it.
Yeah, OS is a tough one. OS is a very tough
Yeah,
course.
so you will be taking OS and database or OS and algorithms. So yeah, it's not recommended. But again, it depends on person. So do evaluate how you can do so and take decision based on that.
Yeah. The course is okay. Is it wise to apply RCL? I think I have told it multiple times. Please avoid taking RCL in the first semester itself. How many hours can you work in co-op? It's like 30 to 40 hours as per the description given by the university, but also depends on the company how much they want you to work. But you cannot more work than 40 hours. That's a US mandate. 40 hours a week is the maximum you have to work. Can you please elaborate on the process of declearance? Yes, very good question. So what happens is over here you have to request for a course. If you get a request accepted, only then you can register for the course. But the catch is people in India cannot do that because you have to complete something called as passport verification, which is only possible once you land here. Correct? So for the first semester, university will give you pre-declared courses. I mean, some courses are pre-cleared for you guys. That was the same, right?
Right,
In your case, it is database and algorithms, correct?
right.
So if you want any other course apart from the pre-cleared courses, you have to come here, get your PPV completed, and then apply for a declearance. Being very realistic, WebTech is the most applied course in summer. So I don't know if you will get an acceptance for WebTech in summer, but you can give it a shot. How difficult or easy it is to get a summer admit student to graduate early? Graduation early, I don't think it will be possible because two units in summer, two courses in summer, two in fall, and two in spring. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still have one course remaining. So
Which you can take in summer and graduate early
why
if
will
you
a
want.
person do that? They will go for I mean, if you don't get an internship, I hope that is not the case. Then you can.
If you have an on like a full-time job offer, by then you can certainly take a course in summer and then end it.
Yep. Is batch size an issue at USC? It's a mix. So because the batch size is so vast, we have that many alumni outside the campus helping us, right? So I don't think that's an issue. But yes, sometimes on in the class or sometimes you might feel lost. That's with everyone. But I don't think that is a big issue, right? What do you think?
I don't think that's an issue, but sometimes it could be challenging to get a course which you want just to get the D clearance because they give priority to seniors and a lot other factors. So
There are many
it could be
factors.
difficult sometimes just for that. But other than that, I don't think it's a problem.
So the best part is if you apply the declarance on day one, day two, when the slot opens, you will get it. But if you sit for the last day, then you might not.
Yeah, they do say it's not first come, first serve, but why take the chance, right? Just decide which courses you want to take and apply on the day one itself.
Correct. So somebody's asking, Ketaki is asking, one course in summer, two in fall, two in spring. So that is one, two, three, four, five. So the thing is, let's take a scenario where you don't have a full time role by the next summer. So the last fall becomes very critical to apply and get that full time role. Correct, Ketaki? My personal preference was to keep the last semester chill and relaxed so that if by chance I don't have a full time role, I can completely put my focus on finding a full time role. Having said that, if I already have a full time role, I still have one course to take in the last semester. I can go around and explore LA. I can go around places and explore, which I might not be able to do once the proper job starts. Right? So, I would always try and recommend people to keep the last semester with one course remaining. That is my personal preference. What do you, anything would you want to change or?
Yeah, no, I completely agree. And like, this is the only time we don't have to go to office 9 to 5. So I would definitely try and, utilize that time, getting to know people more, connecting with peers, doing some research with under some professor, or there are lots of things that USC has to offer. And like, I would definitely encourage people to challenge themselves and try something new. If you haven't done research before, try that out, or just hang out, explore LA.
Yes. Now that we are towards the end of our video stream, if you guys have not subscribed, please subscribe. That would really mean a lot. And there are people talking about their experiences. You can check that out. There are videos of how to find a job and some fun videos of what LA is all about. So you can check that. We have one more question. Can I take declearance for some easy course and drop algo? So yes, you can drop algo after you take it, but I don't know declearance for easy course. What is the definition of easy? I don't think any course is easy like undergrad. You have all the challenging courses, but yes. Having said that, you can do it. If you get a declearance accepted, you can drop algo later on. What do you think of
Yeah.
the ROI of USC? Return of investment. Yes, if you get on campus, if you get full time, then it's worth it. It's worth every penny. But I mean, I have not seen anybody who does not get a full time role, to be very honest. I have seen most of the folks get a full time role. It might be late, it might be a bit difficult for a few, easy for a few, but in the end everybody will get a job somewhere or the other. Thank you, Arnav. That comment means a lot. Can I take declearance for some easy course and apply? Yes, I just answered this. You can. Perfect. I think that's it. Pierre, thank you so much for your time early morning. I know you have some work, so you can take your
Yeah,
you can
I'm
leave.
heading right there after this.
Yes.
Before we end, I had noted, just some pros and cons, so we could summarize it. Is that
Yeah.
okay?
Please, definitely.
Okay. So basically, pros would be like we have like a smaller cohort of students per summer, and then you get early access to campus resources such as on-campus jobs and internships. You get access to career portal early on, so you can do all that. Of course, lesser times for getting SIM card, lesser wait times for getting SIM card, bank accounts, setting up utilities, and enjoying different restaurants. A con would be cons would be there are 6 weeks for a course, so consider that in mind. Prepare early, as we pointed out. Finding house could be challenging, so you might find a sublease for the summer duration and then take an year or 9 months lease starting August. So that is one point, and you have comparatively less time on campus. So that is all about it.
Yep. I'm dropping a few links. That is how to find on campus. Because there was a question about GA, TA, and RA chances. TA is specifically for people who have at least taken a course, right? But you
TA
can.
is only for PhD students, right?
No, I have friends who have taken TA because the catch is you
If you
should have.
are a honors student and it
Yes.
is a little difficult and competitive.
So the thing is, most of the spring folks were a honor student. So let's not go over there. Spring is good, man. Spring is good. So you can take RA for sure. There are research labs. You can check the video I have mentioned how to apply for them. And yeah, I think that's it. If can we have one more session regarding housing? Yes, I have few videos. Check that out. If still that does not answer the question, we can have a different. I mean, I don't have anything extra to share, but I can have a session for sure. There are like 4 or 5 videos already present on housing. Check them out at 1.5x at the max. But yeah, having said that, thank you so much, Pia. Once again,
Thank you so much for
Merry
inviting me.
Christmas. Arey, my pleasure. Don't worry. So, the best part is I think we came in touch because of the ambassador program, right, that I was working on.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
okay, great. So that's it. And oops, sorry. Thank you guys. See you. Bye bye.